Toss a coin to your witcher.
Toss a Coin to Your Witcher is perhaps the most catchy song I've ever heard in my entire life, and today I wanted to try and figure out why, what makes it so. But also I think I'm setting myself up for failure in trying to do this, because it's like trying to figure out why a piece of art moves you is a very challenging thing. But I think that I may have found 5 reasons as to why this song is so catchy. Reason number 1, the contrast between verse and chorus. Now, although the chorus is the undeniable earworm of the song, I think that the verse plays an important role as it sets up the chorus for success by holding back its catchiness factor. But it still manages to hold the audience's attention to get to that catchy part. How do they do this?
When a humble bard graced a ride.
The verse mainly consists of a motif, a reoccurring musical phrase, of 8 notes that is repeated over and over. At the beginning of each verse, we have a descending melody line, making it easy listening, as we can roughly predict what is to come through its repetition.
They came after me with masterful deceit.
The composers keep us engaged with slight rhythm changes to keep the song interesting, and it prevents the melody from growing old quickly. This sets us up perfectly for the chorus. Number 2, motifs in the chorus.
Toss a coin to your witcher, O Valley of Plenty.
In my mind, there are 2 parts of this chorus that make it so catchy. The ascending vocal begins the melody for the chorus, and we see a similar rhythm at the very end of the chorus here.
O Valley of Plenty, oh.
Having such a similar rhythmic ascending melody at the beginning and the end of the chorus helps ingrain that melody in our heads. So when it repeats, the audience can very easily remember the rough melodic movement at first listen and start singing along, thus ingraining it in your brain and never getting it out. The second component to the melody is this section.
O Valley of Plenty, O Valley of Plenty.
It repeats twice, both melodically and lyrically, and is a nice contrast to the ascending melody as it has a general descending line. Having 2 simple, memorable motifs together in such a short chorus really helps ingrain the melody in your brain, and I think that is why you are never gonna get this chorus out of your head. Number 3, syncopation. Screenwriter Jenny Klein coined the term toss a coin to your witcher. After reading the books by Andrzej Sapkowski, she realized that the witcher, Geralt, never got paid for his services, leading her to coin the popular term. Jenny then gave the lyrics to composers Sonia and Giona, who wrote the music for it, and they did a thing called offbeat syncopation. So basically, if I had a piece of music in 4/4, the accents or the big hits would be on the numbers. So it would be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Offbeat would be if the accent was on the and section, to be like 1 and 2 and 3 and it creates this really interesting rhythmic movement, especially when you alternate between beat and offbeat. It's really interesting. So here's an example from the song.
They came after me.
In this section, the vocal lands on the count 3, making it an on-beat section. Here is an example of offbeat, as the vocal comes in on the and I tell you, if a song gets you moving and it gets in your body, it's just another way to ingrain it into your mind, in my opinion. Number 4, the instrumentation. So at the beginning of the song, we have a really simple strum pattern that turns into a plucking of a note from the chord in octaves. This is commonly done and therefore familiar to the ear. And I think the composers have done such a great job of writing such a catchy, beautiful melody through the use of motifs, syncopation, the chord progression, and an arrangement that makes the melody stand out and stay in your head for the rest of time. Number 5, the vocals. So in the world of the Witcher universe, this song, Toss a Coin to Your Witcher, is sung by Jaskier, who embellishes the events of episode 2, and in the song he's praising Geralt for his heroic behaviour. The actor who plays Jaskier is Joey Beatty. To me, the way he enunciates specific words, just the way his character would, makes it so enjoyable to listen to. The way he says, toss a coin to your witcher, like it's, I don't know, the enunciation of it is just really fun. fun and enjoyable, and I think the more fun a song is to listen to, the more likely you're going to listen to it, and the more likely it's going to get stuck in your head. If you think there are other factors as to why this song is so catchy, please comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked it, let me know, and until next time, bye!